It was JK Rowling who said, "We don't need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already, and we have the power to imagine better." This is more so in the boardrooms where biases play a big part. A dash of humor can go a long way in diffusing tensions and creating space for a conversation. Jackie Glenn is the founder of Glenn Diversity and HR Solutions. She's also the former Chief Diversity Officer at Dell EMC. I read about this incident in an excerpt from her book, Lift as I Climb, An Immigrant Girl's Journey Through Corporate America. When she became the Chief Diversity Officer, she had an opportunity to present to the CEO and his direct reports. And when she and her manager entered the boardroom, all the seats around the table were occupied and all the occupants were Caucasian males. She and her manager were both super nervous. They were the only women in the room, and the only seats available to them were in the back of the room or on the sides, as none of the men made any attempt to include them around the table. Jackie braced herself and she says, "I grabbed a chair and went right next to the CEO and said one of my favorite Jamaican expressions, 'Small up yourself,' which meant make room for my chair." At that moment, everybody burst out laughing, and the CEO moved around the table to make room for her chair. And in a very short period of time, everyone followed the leader, and she repositioned her chair right next to the CEO. Her manager, however, was still uncomfortable, so she went and sat at the back of the room. As the only Black woman in the boardroom, Jackie says she was determined to be around the table. After all, they had invited us to the table, so where was the seat? And she describes it the best. "I used my immigrant colloquial expression, which created humor and got the desired result, a seat at the table." This moment of humor also helped break the tension in the boardroom. Now everyone was relaxed enough to hear what I had to say. They received it well, and I was relaxed and able to give my presentation successfully. For me, the fact that they didn't make an effort to reposition themselves when Jackie and her manager walked into the room made me realize that it is our job to be bold and confident, even if we are a bystander. Our act of boldness is a learning experience for everyone in the room. What other examples of humor diffusing tensions at the workplace have you heard? Do share in the comments.